Hello, I'm Donna Van Hooser, and welcome to Mosaic Arts Online. I will be teaching you how to use telephone wire to create fun and colorful mosaics. This unusual material can be used in a variety of applications, from small wearables to large figurative pieces and almost anything in between. I will show you the type of cable to use and how to easily get the wire from the cable. I will demonstrate my techniques for bending and cutting the wire and the proper tools to get consistent pieces you will use in your mosaics. Through demonstrations on a variety of substrates, I will show you how to use Apoxie Sculpt to adhere the wire pieces and how to incorporate other materials with the wire. In real time, you will watch me work using the wire pieces to create a rendering of a dog's eye. I will show you how to get shading using values from basically 10 colors. I think you will enjoy working with this alternative application of micromosaics. It's a medium that is only limited by your imagination. Included in this course is a PDF for download with the suggested tools, materials, and resources. So let's get started.
Donna, thank you so much for coming back to Mosaic Arts Online and bringing this course, which is so unique, but so much to learn and so achievable.
Thanks for having me back. This is something that I've been doing for a few years now, and it's just a really cool.
Yes, it is. Passion project.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
So you got to tell everybody, though, how the wire got started and what inspired you to start creating this wire mosaic.
Well, I was working on a necklace with some flat filati, some glass traditional filati, and I had a spool of copper wire on my desk, and I thought, what if I could bend it into like little staple shapes and use it like filati? In my mind, I was picturing little copper staples that I can push down and get the little lines of copper. And so when I went to go bend it, they weren't little lines, they were U's. And so I made a necklace using the copper, and I really liked it. And I thought, man, I wish this wire would come in different colors. And then I remembered I have telephone wire somewhere from when I was a kid in Girl Scouts. We used to make things with it. So I went into my closet.
And there it was.
And I found a box that had this sad little clump of telephone wire that I've been carrying around with me since I was a kid. So I made a little pendant using this, and then it just like, okay, now what else can I do? What else can I put this in? And the next thing was Rasputin.
So if nobody knows that this is actually my personal chicken, one of 7 that lives here at Mosaic Arts Online headquarters. This is Rasputin, and she has become a little famous.
Yeah, I was here teaching, and I was chasing her around and taking photos of her. And so when I got home, I thought, I think I had planned on doing her in glass. And then as I started her, I thought, ooh, this might be a good opportunity to use the wires. So I separated out the black, the gray, and the white wire. And I thought I could get that little kind of repetitive feathery pattern. So she was the next thing. And then it was like, okay, that was fun. So what if I do a dog?
A dog.
A dog. But I want to do a life-size dog.
Yes, you did.
And so I did Violet, who is my friend Sherry's Weimaraner.
Yes.
And I have tons of photos of the dogs.
Yes.
And so I decided to do that, and I wanted a cutout shape. I didn't want to have to deal with a background.
Right. And that's what you are so talented at, is creating that life-size look with the shading. So just so you all know, it all does start here with very accessible cables that have the wires inside of them that she teaches you how to very easily pull out, that then become these, that for the beginner, not the portrait-making life-size dog or chicken, we start with this. Start with that, which is a pendant. And then you go into...
And you can work your way up.
Right.
And, if you want to get into bigger pendants or little boxes or mix it in with other materials, build your way. You can add other things into it. I've got some ceramic pieces here. I've got different types of wire. Yep. So if you like the wire technique, there are some really pretty colorful coated copper wire that can be used. And it really is... There's no limit. There's no limit.
It's just a few tools. So it's just these tools, believe it or not, some Apoxie Sculpt as your adhesive. And it's really a meditative process. It's something that, what is really interesting, that's the difference between, I think, Donna's Color Freedom pet portrait workshop and course, is that those pieces of glass that you cut, you really got to cut the right shapes, and you really got to know when you're doing your values. But here with the wire, you kind of can't mess up.
No.
So it's so great to actually do a color by numbers sort of technique with her, starting with the pendant, moving up to the box, and then this is an eye from another dog, and she will show you exactly how to get the shading, how to move the direction of the fur. So I think there's a lot to learn in values with just 10 colors.
Right.
Even
it's a limited palette, but it's a meditative. It's a repetition. There's a certain rhythm that you get while you're working that I find really relaxing.
And it's very gratifying to make these smaller pieces, great for gifts. And then if you want to move into something bigger, it's very achievable. So I can't thank you enough for bringing this to Mosaic Arts Online and coming back.
Yes. I hope you guys have fun with it.
I do too. I think you will.
It's addictive.
There you go.